I have refilmed this video way too many times to count. And because of that, I know that I have talked for 5 minutes about the $150 item, so I'm going to put that at the end so nobody has to suffer through that if they don't want to. That sounds kind of weird, but we'll get on with the other items. This Very Hungry Caterpillar was just 25 cents, very nice quality, soft, and he's probably a young children's toy because he has a small version of the book inside of him. Simplified, of course. And the nostalgia factor is what made me want to get this. Such an iconic character, and I loved him as a kid. Hidden Arch Support by Dr. Scholl's. I have high arches. Ooh, there's a hair on that. And I can't wear things like flats because they just feel really uncomfortable because there's no arch support, and just my feet will hurt very quickly. So I've never had any of these before, and I'm really excited. So I can finally wear certain types of shoes without feeling way too much pain. And it feels super comfortable. It's just one of my favorite items of this haul. And it originally cost $4.19 apparently, and was on clearance at one point at Kroger for $2.03. 25 cents, still a really good deal. Name brand, high quality. This trinket tray was 25 cents. It was originally $5, but I've actually had this item for 2 weeks, so I peeled the sticker off, and I've had it displayed like this on my shelf. It's meant to be colored in, but I like it how it is. Sorry if I'm speaking quickly, I just don't want to ramble and make this video way too long. I will spend a minute each or several minutes on an item, and that's too much for certain items. This sweatshirt was $1, and I was actually so excited to get this sweatshirt that I paid for it without even looking at the back of it. Thankfully, it's not messed up on the back, it doesn't say anything weird. It just says, "No place like home, beohioproud.com." And I looked at the website, and this item is still selling. Retails for $54.99. And I wanted one of these for a while because I am very proud of where I live in Ohio. And I mean, I'm proud of living in Ohio, but I'm also proud of my town. And I've always really wanted to show some Ohio pride. And I don't have a single shirt that has anything Ohio related on it. This is a very thick, I mean, not sweater thick, but for a sweatshirt, it's pretty thick, high quality. Would never pay $54.99 for something like this, but thankfully I didn't have to. It is a bit worn, and it does have a little tear in it right here, but that's easily mendable, and worn things I'm okay with. The design's still there, and it was actually meant to look rustic like this. It's just super comfortable. I'm not really too concerned. It's a sweatshirt. Now, finally, for the item that is worth $150. I know it's boring to some of you, but to me, I'll explain. It's really exciting. This is a TI Inspire CX calculator. One of the newest calculators out there, sort of, in terms of like school calculators. Sometimes there probably are some newer calculators made by TI, but they're, really fancy calculators that maybe only engineers need to use or something like that. But this is a student calculator, and it retails for $175, but on Amazon it's currently $156, so that's why I said it's a $150 item. Ooh, some mucus in my throat there. I'm going to college pretty soon. I'm graduating high school in 2018, so starting college that fall. Really close. Ooh, it's kind of scary. But anything that can save me money and getting ready for college is great because you know how expensive college is. And I think $10 is really cheap for this because it's in really good condition. I was afraid when I got it because it wouldn't turn on, but I charged it up. It works perfectly fine. And the only thing that's wrong with it really is there's some wear on the screen. There's little teeny scratches, but you can't notice it when you're using it. And it comes with a case. And the cable, even though it didn't come with it, I found a cable that fits, and it charged up 100%, like I said. So, that's fun. I'm so excited about this because, not just because of the low cost of it, but it's more advanced than a TI-84, and I honestly think, now, calculators can be a bit weird. TI-84s are pretty much the same as TI-83s, and TI-83s were introduced almost 21 years ago, because 1996 is when they came out, and they still cost pretty much the same amount of money. I would suggest a video by a YouTuber named LGR, Lazy Game Reviews. He talks about why Texas Instrument calculators are still so expensive, and I think he mentions how computers can do everything calculators can do, yet they still cost the same amount of money. I'll put the video link in the description below. Anyways, calculators aren't going to go away anytime soon. I really like these. My school has some of these. We're not a rich school, just so you know. I remember when I was a freshman, the school received an anonymous donation, and part of that money they used to buy some of these fancy calculators, which is great because a fancier calculator will really help me out in college. And these are definitely more complicated than a TI-84, and depending on who you are, it can take you a while to learn how to use them. And I was really intimidated by these originally. That's why I didn't purchase one when I entered high school. Also the cost. But I've thought about getting one of these and decided not to, just because I didn't want to learn how to use it. And a lot of teachers don't know how to use these just because TI-84s are so handy and reliable, and they've been around for so long. But I think this might be the calculator of the future for schools. I really like it. And so, plus the usefulness of it and the price makes it all a really awesome purchase. One of the best finds I've found probably all year, to be honest. Now, I found lots of things I really love, but in terms of how much money I saved, this is probably the best. So I hope you guys didn't mind my rambling too much. Probably not if you're here at the end, and I really appreciate you guys who watch me and leave comments. Even if you don't, that's fine. I don't leave comments that much either. And I hope you guys have a great week.